name up in lights, he just wants to be heard. Whether it's the beat or the mic, he feels so unlike everybody else, alone. In spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities, given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. Still living on T. This is 20% skill, 80% be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would have thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard...
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, David Onama! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, El Pantera Rodriguez!
Well, when we're calling fights, oftentimes we're watching the monitors, but when Yair Rodriguez is in there, we are forced to watch the octagon. This man is special and unique a striker as we've had in the UFC.
From the very moment I laid eyes on him, I realized that this kid was just different, confidence, unique abilities. He could do it all, and Yair Rodriguez, because of that, has been one of the best featherweights for a long time.
Nice stick and move there by Yair Rodriguez. I would think, DC, this is a hard guy to simulate in training. Creates a lot of different angles, manages distance well, and he's doing all of that and then some here tonight.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Yair Rodriguez trying to move into striking range. He's not going to force the issue, though.
He will not make a mistake. His hands are always high. He's got that beautiful wide stance. He's on his toes, constantly ready to explode and take advantage of any opportunities presented to him.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Lands to the body there. All right, some good looks on the feet here, and just because you know what's coming doesn't mean you can stop it.
Whoa, he's showing off, right? A lot of kicks, great boxing, great kickboxing overall. This young man seems to be flowing very well tonight.
Oh, another big land from Yair Rodriguez, mixing it up beautifully on the feet. Any number of different weapons in his arsenal. You can ask the Korean Zombie about that upward elbow. May see one of those before the night's over. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball was 6 feet wild. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
Final seconds of the round. Fight knocked down near the end of the round. Saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Lands a quick jab.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Rodriguez gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown. And
continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Well, the calf kicks all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks, right?
Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo. Man, this dude can't miss tonight, DC. Something about a flow state, I think, right? Finding that zone, not unlike a basketball player, getting into the pocket, then out of harm's way on the retreat. Beautiful offense, even better defense, looking like one of the best fighters in the world here tonight. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
30 seconds to go. Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Final seconds here of round two. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike there. Oh, maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut lands.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body. Nasty. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the... this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to do everything against your opponent. If this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Oh, trying to stay alive, and he will. A beautiful counter by him. Back and forth we go.
Beautiful counter strike while being hurt. Unbelievable.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round. Oh!
This is such a crazy fight.
What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, David Onama!
All right, so DC, nobody's surprised to hear those scorecards as the more well-rounded athlete gets it done over a fighter who's primarily a kickboxer at this stage of his career.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he just kickboxes still. But he showed good on himself. But it was all about the well-rounded guy. Winning the exchanges that mattered, getting the takedowns when he needed to, and really putting on a dominant performance. I understand that it's a decision, but not all decisions are created equally.
Yeah.
And this one was dominant.
And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
All right, round 1 is upon us of what can only be described as a fight fan's dream matchup. Umar Nurmagomedov trying to prevent Sean O'Malley from being at his sniping best here tonight.
John, that was perfect. Sniper. That's what O'Malley has to be tonight. Because if he isn't, he's going to find himself in trouble. And for Umar, he's got to pressure, use his striking to get close enough to take him down like he did against Corey Sandhagen.
Man, he's so good. That's a right cross from hell from O'Malley.
I mean, Sean O'Malley's right hand is one of the best singular shots in all of mixed martial arts. What a punch by O'Malley.
Nurmagomedov with that patented bounce in his step. He can wrestle and grapple with anybody in this division, but striking early on here.
Oh, yeah, and striking is his bread and butter. He has developed wrestling that is very effective, but it's the striking of Umar that he is known for.
A lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Oh, shoots for a takedown again. Misses again. Oh, that is fight IQ and talent. Beautiful spinning kick to the body.
I mean, this dude is locked in. You can see that he's willing to throw everything, and he's mixed up the targets wonderfully.
2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Beautiful straight punch there by Nurmagomedov. Takedown defense holds up. Strong knee strike there.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Final seconds of round one. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if we can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding the shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Hook to the headlands, flush there by Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley's biggest gift is his ability to change angles and change directions. He's never on a straight line. He's constantly moving. Another big takedown.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. North-south position now. Side control now, able to isolate the left arm, and this could be the beginning of the end, DC.
He isolated that Kimura. Look for him to step over with his left knee, lift his opponent onto his side, and try to get the angle to finish the submission.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
I mean, that was a beautiful sweep by the bottom fighter. The knee on the belly. Better be careful.
O'Malley. got there a moment. This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Strip the bonus checks now. Under 30 seconds. Oh, spinning back fist lands. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. O'Malley gets hit by that leg kick.
Until you stop it, I'm going to keep kicking. Body kick after body kick.
This is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants in it.
He can do anything he wants. Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. That's amazing.
Well, fighter toughness on full display here. That head kick landed flush.
He's tough until he's not. You better stop taking shots like that.
Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw it.
All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission. This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Magomedov's now in full mount. This could be dangerous. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Magomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now.
This is tight.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping down the position.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Big ground and pound. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful here.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another monumental UFC win, and the nature of this result figures to provide the matchmakers a lot of different options moving forward as to who might be next for Sean O'Malley. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Haitian sensation, Neil Magny!
Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get yet another look at Neil Magny, a true promotional workhorse, one of the winningest welterweights in UFC history. But he's not resting on his laurels. He believes he has a favorable matchup in front of him here tonight, and he said whether it's grappling, striking, or wrestling, I believe I should have the upper hand. Oh, nice pressure there on the feet from Neil Magny. Some of the best cardio in this welterweight division. Always a guy who draws high praise for his work ethic. Magny could go all day. A lot of movement out of Carlos Prates out of that left-handed stance, champ.
He does a good job of moving into his opponents. He has knocked out some of the best guys in the world. A lot of that is due to the fact that he makes them enter. Because he's on his toes, he can react, respond, and counter.
Spinning back fist is there. Nice job there by Neil Magny to get inside. He has the length, has a great frame for this welterweight division, and he is certainly off to a good start tonight. All right, early round 1 action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch, no defense.
You better move that head.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Magny. And now knee to the body. Magny going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Just over 2 minutes now to go. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Neil Magny. He's looking for that left hand, not there. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now. He's got to be careful here.
And he is back up to his feet. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
That's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going.
Oh, that was a good right hand.
Nice counter shot there. Well, no need to deviate from the game plan when it's working as he continues to target the fighter's thigh area.
Well, it's a glitch, right? It's a full-on glitch in the game. Everybody knows that it's hard to block leg kicks. So if you don't know how to check kicks, you're going to find yourself in trouble. That's exactly what you're doing.
Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you press the way that he's pressed.
Oh, nice takedown from Neil Magny. You know how good he is in transition, how good a scrambler he is. Let's see how it goes for him here on the floor. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he is... Oh, he's got his back. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, Magny's now in full mount. Caution flammable. Trying to make these ground strikes count. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under a minute now to go in the round. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Magny. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
10 minutes down.
Take a deep breath. Take your time. We need to go out there and push the pace and start to run away with this fight. I need you to mix things up a little bit more. Be aggressive.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, wow. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Neil Magny.
Nice leg kick. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body.
Oh, he lands another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He has stayed committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon.
Man, that leg kick lands again.
You gotta check, man. You gotta be aware that those leg kicks are coming. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, uppercut.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
Got to keep going. You gotta start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope.
Well, we hear a lot of fighters talk about the best night of their respective careers, and they keep coming back to this term flow state, right? That is what we're looking at right now. Fighting on instinct, offense to defense, and vice versa. He can't miss it.
He's got to keep pressing here.
All right, champ, big warning sign there a moment ago. He got rocked, somehow stayed upright.
You better clear those cobwebs. Right now, he is seeing two of his opponent inside the octagon.
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John. Evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Oh! Another one! Back to his feet. Oh, big knee! All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers!
All right, judges did have to get involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance for the kickboxer against the BJJ fighter. How'd you score?
Beat him up,
yeah.
30-27.
Yeah.
No question. You know, sometimes we sit there next to each other kind of shrugging our shoulders. Who won?
Right.
Well, not this time. Kickboxer won. No question about it.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Benoit God of War Saint-Denis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arman Ahalkalakis Tsarukyan.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, start round 1. Arman Tsarukyan looks the part, but there's an undeniable mean streak to his all-around game, and he'll try to put that on his opponent here tonight.
Tsarukyan can wrestle, he can box, he can strike. You know when I knew he was the real deal? When he refused to say wrestling, and every time he said wrestling, he said freestyle wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm good at freestyle wrestling. I said, this dude right here understands the sport. Saint-Denis said because in France, fighting is... I mean, early in the fight, he already has... Oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night. Oh, good knee.
Uppercuts right on the chin.
Oh, nice inside trick there. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Tsarukyan, very fluid athlete. You can see that in his footwork here early on.
Yeah, he's a really good athlete. Guy that is very disciplined in his stance. Right hand always where it's supposed to be. Left hand moving to try to figure out how to attack his opponent.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. Nicely done as he gets the takedown here early in the round.
I mean, very early in round 1, he gets to position A.
Man, there's just no breathers on the ground. He gets you down, and then he's constantly working from there.
Well, he's so fluid, John, that it's overwhelming, right? As you're trying to process one move, this guy's already on to the next.
Looking to posture up now. This could be trouble. This is Benoit Saint-Denis' wheelhouse. He's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Right to side control, yep.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Tsarukyan is back in north-south. All right, late round 1 action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, would be proud.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight. Great job securing the back position. Great job.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Tsarukyan. 1 sounds for the end of round 1.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Tags him with the uppercut.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Inside leg kick. Spinning back fist.
I just love that we are getting this changeover at 155. When we are seeing these guys that have been the rulers of this division fighting the young up-and-comers. We just have not seen many of them have success in these moments. Sarukian promises to be different.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. These dudes got to start tucking his elbows. John, that was a massive shot. He set it up perfectly, but he's got to keep pressing now. He's got him on his heel. That hook was bad.
Man, this is crazy. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his...
Shots raining down.
Posture's up.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
All right, now here he goes, working out of the half guard.
Something he getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Oh, side control, a lot of options at his disposal here. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. 10 minutes down. All right, that's the end of the round. Some significant damage done, or so it appears. The fighter's got a cut above his eye from that round. Cut man gonna earn his money here. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round between the lightweights. Something he nearly out! Oh! Now continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. All right, so good news, bad news. Good news, he's still upright. Bad news, I'm not sure he has his legs about him.
Oh, it looks like he's still hurt, John. He's got to find a way to clear those cobwebs. He's got to find some safety inside the octagon. Big. Oh, that one.
Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Big right hand. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But he's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game. He goes by the way.
I mean, it's over, it's over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Arman Ahalkalakis Sarukian!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, some of the most memorable moments in this booth for us have been calling fights involving this man, Dan Hooker. Don't hunt what you can't kill. He'll try to kill another man here tonight. What does he need to do to get his hands on?
John, he's got great catch lines. He can strike. He moves forward the whole time. And we have now seen him improve in the takedown defense. So now when you're in there with Hooker, you're forced to fight him. Many can't do that. Yeah, Rufy does move like that, man. He moves with a lot of confidence. This whole Fighting Nerds team, though, man, they are really turning into something special.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Well, we know how quickly this sport moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand falls to him. Oh, man, pinpoint placement on that counter to the body.
Beautiful slip and rip by this young man.
That leg kick hurt.
Oh!
Danny's putting a little pressure on him now.
Oh, big elbow gets through. What the most called moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough. That's right. He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, and Mauricio Hoofy out of that patented stance, heavy on that lead leg.
Heavy on that lead leg, big, long, wide stance, letting himself dart in and out because of the size that he has at this weight class.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the box.
Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. I'm not sure he's ever fought more on instinct in the octagon than what we're seeing here tonight.
You can see that he has a clear mind. He's not thinking anymore. The instinct has taken over, and it's allowed for him to charge out ahead of his opponent.
Hooker's now dealing with a cheek. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched.
Flying knee to the head.
That one landed, yep.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far.
Oh, look at that.
Kick to the body by Hooker. Just over 3 minutes to go. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lands a straight punch now, nicely done.
He does a great job of keeping his opponent at range and staying where he's most comfortable.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Hoopy's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, and there's Hooker again with one of his signature moves, that kick to the body.
All you got to do, man, when a guy throws that kick to the body like that, you have got to get that elbow tucked so that it's not landing clean. You cannot take multiple shots to the body like he has taken so far.
Hoopy's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, things happen so quickly. You might have seen a beautiful left hand landed there a moment ago. We have seen an evolution, but largely the stance for Dan Hooker trying to get in and out has remained the same.
Yeah, very tall in his stance, very grounded, very good at leading the dance and using all of his weapons.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
You can't take those. They come from the side, so they hurt you. You don't see them coming. He's got to get on the bicycle. For this guy, he's got to be find the finish. Fire back now. It doesn't matter.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
A standing ovation in this arena, as you might expect. An incredible win for the boxer here tonight. Not only gets the better of the kickboxer on the feet, gets him out of there as well.
He used his full skill set. He was willing to do anything to get the job done.
Sure, he's a boxer by trade, but tonight he showed that he's a full-on mixed martial artist.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon Raw Dog Royval. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua the Fearless Man.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, Brandon Royval back on the proving ground tonight, remains on the cusp of championship greatness. What are you looking to see out of Raw Dog Royval here tonight?
A lot of jabs, a lot of footwork, a lot of feints. He fights out of Factory X, and he's one of those guys that looks like he fights out of that gym. Tremendous fighter. Use that lift to get a victory. Josh Van is not a small guy for the weight class. Shorter and thicker. Like, look at the size of Van's legs. That's where he takes all of his power from.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range. And they get to the clinch. Guys, look for him to find an option. He's got multiple. He's got takedowns. He's got slams. He's got throws. He's got all his weapons available to him. Look for him to advance to the next position.
Royval traditionally fights like a bat out of hell, a little bit measured here, working off the jab.
I love Royval's style. I love his aggressiveness. I love how he likes to get forward. I love how he likes to paw with that lead hand to try to hit you with the jab. Royval is very high level.
Oh, real nice shot to the head in the clinch there. Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up to this guy. It's one of his best punches.
Royval gets clipped there, but you know he's a hard man to hit cleanly, DC, and it appeared as though that strike rolled right off. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Under 90 seconds now to go in round one.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. Under a minute to go in round one. high kick lands. Man, the overwhelming striking display continues. The cross is in your face, and then it's gone and right back in your face.
Yeah, it's right back in his face. He's so effective with this punch. He throws the cross to hurt you, and then eventually he sits down on it to end.
A moment ago, he absolutely got blasted by that head kick.
Yeah, you better pay attention.
Round two next.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, you with me? Good. The game plan is working perfect, bro. He needs you to keep those...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your orders.
Now they separate.
Oh, back to the well with the inside leg kicks. Nice work there by Van. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round two. Nice punch there by Van. Classic boxing stance champ out of the young Joshua Van.
And look at him pawing with that lead hand, kind of moving the lead hand towards his opponent, trying to get him to make a move so that then he can react and try to score.
All right, he is really starting to pick up where he left off in round one, getting that hook of his going here in round two. And as much as you want to credit the offensive fighter, defensive fighter hasn't made anything in terms of a significant...
Or do something different in his approach.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Nice technical strike there, and oh yeah, that shot cut him open.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Blood starting to trickle down. He can see the work paying off now. He'll start to target that cut.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut.
Oh man, he lands another punch to the head.
30 seconds to go in round two. Van gets in the clinch yet again. Now we'll see if he can move his offense forward from here. Lands the overhand right.
Another good stick to the head. Oh, another good body shot.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when you get very skilled, very evenly unmatched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. Body shot, boy! Oh my goodness. Nice leg kick.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh my goodness, what an elbow.
Oh, with authority the body. Huge head kick. Oh, and now a big left hand.
Oh, body shot.
Slips the left hand. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, both fighters land simultaneously.
And that is just one of the things, right? You start talking to these people that watch fights, what you don't realize and respect is that everything can change in one moment. It's such a game of inches when it comes to mixed martial arts.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. And that one certainly found the target.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Oh, good block there. 1 minute to decide this one. Big shots being landed on both sides. Waning seconds of this fight. Oh, that's a big elbow. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Joshua the Fearless Fan!
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render their scorecards.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
All right, here's the former UFC interim lightweight champion, former BMF title holder, Justin, the Highlight Gaethje. And enjoy him while he's here, folks, because if the Undisputed Championship is not on the horizon, he's going to tee it high and go hit the golf course and not stick around. Could be Justin Gaethje's final walk here tonight, Jay. I
just don't know if we're ever going to see another person like Justin Gaethje for as long as we watch fighting inside the UFC's octagon. It's a guy that just loves to fight. I once asked him what he feels on his way to the octagon. He goes, absolutely nothing. Justin Gaethje is a warrior. He's a savage, and he loves nothing more than being locked inside an octagon with another human being looking to prove that he's the baddest man on that night.
Justin, the Highlight Gaethje, steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Well, it should be a highly compelling matchup here tonight. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt believes he has definite advantages when it comes to the grappling, and there's no questioning his ground game. He'll pull guard, whatever it takes.
You know what I love about him is that for as good as he is in the Jiu-Jitsu, he's more Jacare than Andre Galvao. Because Andre Galvao was a tremendous grappler, but it never translated. Jacare was able to get enough striking to make him more dangerous. That's this guy. This guy can strike just enough to make you take notice, and then he takes you down. Once you're down, you're in trouble. He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous grappler, but fighter just enough to make you have to respect that standard.
And still, in terms of the training, focused on the jiu-jitsu maintenance, right? Obviously, the striking improvements have been prioritized, but maintaining the high-level jiu-jitsu that got him to the big shot. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin, the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia El Matador Topuria.
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out. All right, huge fight here in the lightweight division between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje. Gaethje wanted this fight in the worst way. Asking you shall receive. Now we'll see if he can do what nobody's been able to do against him.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje's got to fight behind the jab. He's a longer fighter. He's a taller fighter. He cannot stay in the pocket with Topuria. Topuria's combination punches are too good. It's too dangerous to stay in front of him. Gaethje needs to fight long. He wants to get a victory.
And as usual, Topuria believes the outcome is an eventuality. We'll see if he can find the knockout button on Gaethje tonight.
Topuria is very patient in his approach, doesn't rush. I mean, big power and tremendous boxing.
Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line.
That was a nasty punch that just landed it close.
Knuckle sandwich. Oh, body shot.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Judo trick now. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. All right, so close moments ago, someone hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, It feels like he got a read on it now. So let's see if he can keep pressing or if he tries to slow things down a little bit.
Topuria very measured on the feet, but man, when he chooses to close that distance, you better have your guard up.
I love Topuria's hands are always where they're supposed to be, and he's always controlling with his lead leg.
Both fighters put a lot of weight on that front foot, but an outstanding striking matchup thus far.
Well, they both had success here. A lot of different looks. The confidence seems to be raising for both guys.
Under 90 seconds to go. And now some separation. Oh, that defense is the thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Strong 5 minutes down. Topuria's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Big inside kick.
Man, is he evading effectively. Man, these fighters might get bonus checks by night 10. Back and forth action throughout.
I mean, we love it. We love when two guys are evenly matched. And tonight, these two are showing not only are they evenly matched, they're fighting at a level above anything we've ever seen them do. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Solid knee there by Gaethje.
And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land.
Hold on a second here, champ. Looks like we might get a submission attempt here.
That's tight and high.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Half guard now.
Nice defense.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike on the bottom.
Well, Gaethje's right back to the full mount here.
Come on, let's work.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh! And these dudes, when they come together, they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how he creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position. Nice transition.
Good work from the top here by Ilia Topuria. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. Good round.
So we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. That shot is slipped by Topuria. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Gaethje gets hit by that kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Justin Gaethje mindful as he enters the pocket here.
He always does a good job of pressing forward, moving his head off the center line.
Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to... Oh, my goodness! Just the way he blew it up. Justin Gaethje with a huge win tonight!
Oh, my goodness.
We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so Justin Gaethje, your winner by knockout here tonight, and that was pretty vicious. Nice to see his opponent sort of come to, but Gaethje's getting a bonus, I would think, for that one tonight.
I mean, Justin is an avalanche rolling downhill. Once he gets going, it is hard to keep up with him. And a lot of times, people just kind of melt. And today, he did exactly that. Melted his opponent and gets a knockout victory.